Hey y'all, just wanted to share how I made a Instagram credible looking Instagram profile for a new product idea in a little under an hour. It's actually pretty simple and pretty fun. Um, so for context, I've been trying to launch a muse like from the 4 hour work week for the past little over a year, and just started this channel to share what I've been learning. I'm still trying, but getting better. Hopefully, we'll get there. If you are also doing this and want to work together and just kind of push through it, leave your email below. But so this is how I did it. This is the ending Instagram. The product idea was for a kombucha branded for bars because I quit drinking. I'm back drinking now, but I quit drinking for like 6 months last year, and I'd get tired at bars. Um, and I love kombucha. So I figured instead of having drinking NA beers, I could drink kombucha, get a little bit of a buzz or like a little bit of a boost, and it tastes good and it's kind of healthy. So, anyways, here's how I did it. I'd say step one is just to create the Instagram profile. Super simple. What I did was I created my own Gmail account really quickly, uh, just to have everything separated. So yeah, you can just go to gmail.com, and it's all free. So I just chose kombucha at gmail.com and created that. So if you're following along, feel free to do that. And then I went over to Instagram and created a free Instagram account, which also it was free, super simple. So you can, if you're following along, just go and do that. I chose Booch Kombucha Official. Sometimes it's hard to get like your brand name, um, uh, but if you just add official at the end, it just ends up working, and I think people trust it more. So I guess now that you have a Instagram profile up and you hopefully have some idea, some product idea, I'll be posting a bunch of videos about this, so won't go into that. But let's say you do have some product idea. What I did was I went to ChatGPT to get the first pictures of what the product could be. Um, and so this is the approach I take to try and find product photos, which is to ask ChatGPT to come up with a couple different vibes of what your product could look like. And then you go to Canva AI and it creates a bunch of different versions for you really quickly. So I just asked ChatGPT, like, could you give me prompts for Canva AI for what the cans could look like? And then you can go to Canva AI, which this is also completely free. You just sign up for a free account. Maybe you can even use the email that you just set up to make it all smooth. But then you just click on describe your idea and I'll bring it to life. Or maybe you click on Canva AI first, then describe your idea and I'll bring it to life, and then create an image. And then here's where you paste in the ideas given to you by ChatGPT. And just to show you how powerful this is, all of this is free, and I did it in maybe 10 minutes, and I had all of these different designs for what Booch, my idea Booch, could look like. Um, even gave me a tagline, Buzz Without Booze. I ended up figuring out that I liked the cans the best, and then I ended up choosing this like minimal type design. So then you have your first photo, which is great because you can come to your Instagram and start making your profile. So I would just make that first photo that you chose your profile picture. So um, that's kind of your initial thing. And then for your bio, you can also just ask ChatGPT, like, here's my product idea. I'm trying to make an Instagram profile for this. And like, what would you recommend? I'd say what came to my mind when I was doing this is I described exactly what the product was and then the main benefit for it, kind of like the tagline people can understand in one sentence. Then you can add something if you want. But there you go. That's great. Then by this point, you have your own Instagram profile with a nice profile picture and a bio. And the next things to do are to create kind of your pictures below, and then to get your followers to look normal. So for the pictures below, again, super simple. I just asked ChatGPT if I wanted a Instagram profile that looks realistic, what types of pictures would I need for that? And it honestly just walks you through, like, what did I say? Yeah, can you map out the post that I need so that when I DM bars, it looks like a legit brand? And then they'll give you the different posts that you end up needing. So for example, you just have the straight can, then you have normally a lifestyle type shot, which is your product wherever your product like naturally lives. Maybe one that makes it look human, so it has a hand on it. This is it in a fridge. And then ChatGPT can also create the captions for you. So this is also super quick. I had it create a bunch of them, create the captions. So what I tried to do was just to get 2 rows worth to make it look legit, because it's just enough pictures, people think it looks real. And also didn't take that long. So the last thing that you got to do is make your followers look normal. And this is also actually super quick. You can buy 100 followers for $4. So I use this site Buzzoid, and you can kind of ignore most things. I think, in my opinion, likes and comments don't matter that much. So all I did was just get 100 followers. It's $3.49. Also super simple. You just put in your Insta username and how much you need. And to be honest, some of them end up getting banned pretty quickly because they're bots, but you get enough. And if you want, you can buy 200, 300, 400, and your profile probably won't get flagged unless you're doing like thousands at a time. I've done this with a couple different profiles at this point, and it's always worked. And at that point, you have a pretty legit Instagram profile. And the last thing, to get the people that you're actually following, what I would recommend is, or what I did at least, was my plan was to DM bars. And that's why I needed this legit looking Instagram profile to say like, hey bars, I have this new Booch product. Like, would you want to stock it? So I just went on Fiverr.com and hired a lead generator for, I think I paid him $10 for 50 bars in the Chicagoland area, Instagram profiles. And it was actually super helpful. Maybe I can pull this in. I can't tell if you can still see it, but yeah, they do a great job. It's super cheap. And then you have all of your people to follow. And so I messaged all of them and just asked if they would be down to try it. And this all happened yesterday, so I don't really know what'll happen with this Muse idea, but just used a script, asked them if they want to try it. And somebody already said yes, so that's kind of it. So again, this was how to create a legit looking Instagram profile for your product idea in less than an hour. Probably takes you even less than maybe 45 minutes. And if you want to work together on this stuff and actually figure out how to launch one of these, leave your email below. Peace.